let's test it. Whee! Nice. It's so beautiful. It is. So Sea to Sky 2022. Martin the Vlogger from MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, so the largest European shop for CanAm Spyder and Riker aftermarket parts. More than 350 parts we have already on the shop. And today we have an installation video, a very quick one on the floorboards. Of course, none of the Spyders can come with signature lights, floorboard lights, auxiliary lights, trunk lights, but all of these lights Martin the Vlogger has on his shop, like I have it, so yeah. And we're gonna do the installation. One side I have already prepared because simultaneously I'm recording another video, like whatever upgrades we are throwing in on this Sea to Sky. But don't worry, we'll go step by step on this side, and every panel, everything, like every push pin, we will do together. So guys, this is pretty much it. 2022 rules, no bullshit around, straight to the point, and no video ads. How cool is that? And visit MartinTheVlogger.com. There are a lot of how-to videos. In case you are directly on my website, not only watching on YouTube, you can, choose different timeline, because there are like time sections and you can watch only that part of the video that you're interested in. That's very cool. Now, enough of this bullshit. Let's get started. All right, for this job, we really need to remove like all side panels. I mean, like all of them. This big one that goes all the way to the front. By the way, in case you would like to see some tips and tricks, because in today's video, we'll do it really quickly. Tips and tricks. MartinTheVlogger.com, how to section. Also, in this post, like blog post on my website, there is a video related, like with tips and tricks, how to remove this big side panel. This needs to go off, this cover needs to go off, this one needs to go off. And what you will need size 10 of this one, then whatever it is, T20 and T25 of these bits. That's what CanAm likes to use. Size 10 and size 13 of this pin. And of course, every time you like to play around Spyders and Rikers, buy one of these or buy both. There are push pin removals, and I have explained so many times, like just buy them and have them. I'm not saying because I would like to sell something, because I'm not really making a huge money on this. It's just for your help. Let's do this. So first, raise the seat, pull this one. Always be gentle, just pins like this. There you go. I told you there is a much more detailed video on my website. Now this one, it's again only about pins. They are like hanging on. No screw, no push pin. Tricky part, in the front, you have it like this. There is something like a hook. Don't break it. So on this part, there is kind of like, it's hooked right over there. Now, this big part, you will need to remove 3 screws. One, where is the other one? This one, not the one, actually, I'm sorry. This is the correct one. But anyway, we'll need to remove this one, so that's all fine. One, two, and this is the third one. Now, usually I don't like to remove both side panels, like these big ones, because the center console, it's then, moving around. But for this job, I need to do it, so it's gonna be a little bit painful to put it back, but that's how it is. Now, 3 push pins in the front area. Can you still see me? Like I'm here? Okay. There you go. So 3 of them are right over here. All right, this is a brand new bike, so it might be a little bit harder to remove it. Be careful, don't break anything, have your time. So first I remove this pins around center console, then this one on the bottom. There you go. There are a couple of here, so just make sure they are loose. And now we will slide it forwards. remember the way it goes, because the same way, the same angle you will use when you will return those plastics. So just remember that, all right? There we go. Okay. Always put your plastics on a safe area so you don't scratch them and you don't step on them. All right, now this panel first needs to go. So it's about plenty, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe 8 screws. So that's all you need to do. Now this big panel, how it needs to go, it has several push pins and several screws that we'll need to do, and we also need to take off this passenger floorboard. So let me tell you like all of the screws and push pins where they're at. We go one by one, all right? So I already has removed this one. Push pin here. Can you still see me? Now the pity thing is that we have already installed, or dealer has installed this rider backrest. So it's a little bit difficult to get to these push pins here, and I'm too lazy to unmount the backrest. So there is one pin, and the second one is really at the end. All right. So another two are here. All right, there it is. Where are you? There is one in the middle of the floorboard. There is one right in the front of the plastic. So a little bit further, like here's the brake pedal, so a little bit further. Again, on the frame. Now we will do this floorboard, size 13. There's no rocket science, just go for it. There we go. Woo! Sorry for that. Now there is one screw that this plastic holds on. It's right at the edge of the saddlebag, and for that what you will need size 10 and one bit and one something that you will hold the screw from the other side, all right? All right, you see what I'm talking about? Good. Now, if we did all correct, there is only one last thing, and let me see if it's really the last piece. And all you have to do, it's quite difficult for me to do it just like this. There you go. So, good. Now the next task is to remove this rubber floorboard, and it's a very easy job. Just basically you pull it out from these rubber kind of pins. It's very easy. So not a hard job there. Now take the light. Of course you need to know which size goes where. Not that difficult. And you're going from the bottom, and there are 4 holes where they will sit. So from the bottom, 4 holes where they will sit, and you have 4 M6 screws with stop screws, or how they are called. Yeah, so we need to do that. All right, now as for the cables, there is one single cable that is going from this box. This one needs to be connected here. I will get that. So goes around the frame. Hopefully I don't have to show you how to use zip ties. around the frame. You will need a lot of zip ties. There are no zip ties provided in the box, so have quite a lot of them, like 20 plus. Now it goes here, it hooks to this free space, all right? So this one was completely empty. And this cable was in here. So this cable, it's the customer accessory circuit. Just plugged it in and you have juice, all right? Now, the short cable from here goes to this floorboard. There is a cable under the floorboard that is coming from the LED. My tip is, take the cable and hook it on this second holder from 3, so in the middle. That way you will hide completely the cable. Now the long one goes under this frame, so from here, goes all the way around on the corner. I zip it on in that hole, goes from on the other side. So just like this, is right over here, goes around, and it's measured to like millimeters. So nicely holds here. Now the cable on this, that one was the brake side. This is the normal side on your left foot. I zip tie the cable here just because I saw a little bit like sticking here and I was annoyed by that. Now this is all about the zip ties. Let me sit you here and we will test it. All right, let's test it. Whee! Nice. It's so beautiful. It is beautiful. So guys, this is really it from the installation. It's a little bit, it's not tricky. It just requires time. Now I'll need to I will actually not put everything on because I will be doing front signature light, some extra lights, fog, a lot of installations. For me, have a look. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's not cheap. It's original part from BRP. I have it on the shop in Europe, but it's just beautiful. Like everybody will see you riding, everybody will notice it. It's just one beautiful piece on your bike. Awesome. Guys, in case you like what I do, subscribe, hit the, you know all of this, visit MartinTheVlogger.com, and remember, have your lights on your floorboards or not, it's your call, but remember, always have fun.